I'm live now. So reiterate, welcome to Abigail Pogson for our first board meeting and as the new CEO, and also, as I just said, Kate, to be minuted that we're very thankful to all the hard work and of David Farnsworth, and pleased that hopefully he'll be involved in the cultural side in some way and form. Right, Town Clerk.
Yes, thank you, Chair. So welcome to this meeting of the Barbican Centre Board. I'd just like to note that this meeting is currently being live streamed and those in this meeting have given their consent for inclusion. And the recording of the public section of this meeting shall be uploaded to the City Corporation's website for up to 1 civic year. So we shall turn to the first item of business, which are apologies, and apologies for absence have been received from Ticebrook and Alderman Sir Nicholas Lyons. Are there any other apologies of which I should be made aware?
Not that I know of. Stephen Bediako, yes, sorry, that's right, you knew that. And Mansour is not here, but hopefully we'll make it. Okay. Town Clerk.
Thank you, Chair. So turning to item 2, which are the members' declarations. Do any members in the room have any declarations in respect to items on the agenda, please? Seeing none, then we turn to the board minutes, and there are 2 sets of minutes for agreement today, which you'll take in turn. So the first is the public minutes and non-public summary of the board meeting held on the 22nd of October 2025. I've noted that Annette Rideg would like to update that she did send apologies to that meeting, so that shall be updated. Any other comments?
Everyone okay with the minute? Yes, Eric.
Likewise, I said.
Okay.
Okay, I'll note that for that one. So the 22nd of October, any other comments, please?
Any comments? Thank you.
Thank you. Those ones are approved. And now turning to the public minutes and non-public summary of the board meeting held on the 24th of November, and your apologies recorded. Thank you.
Any comments on those minutes? Okay, thank you. Town Clerk.
Thank you. Those are approved. So we turn to item 4, and these are the 2 sets of minutes from the recent meeting, 2 sets of the public minutes of the recent meetings of the subcommittees, and these have been included separately in the information pack. Any comments? Any comments
on those? No, thank you.
Thank you. So those 2 sets of minutes have been noted. So turning to item 5, which is the CEO report, and this is the public CEO report, and this is for information starting on page 11.
Abigail, I know this has been, as you said, drafted by David Farnsworth, but I'm sure you'll have your take on it as well.
Yeah, so just briefly by way of introduction, as Sir Williams noted, this was put together by David, who has done the most amazing job as interim chief executive for 18 months, and the handover and transition has been absolutely Rolls Royce and textbook. So I won't speak to the content. However, if you have questions on the content, I and colleagues will be happy to answer any questions. I would just make a couple of remarks as the person who took over the mantle on the 5th of January as chief executive. The first is you have a huge amount of extremely positive work happening, which we will use to drive forward. We will use 2026 as the year in which we pull all of this work together to make a plan. And you have the most extraordinary team of people delivering all of this.
Thank you. Any questions? Oh, no questions. Oh, Annette, yes.
Just a very quick note on page 16. I note the great work under the cinema, and apologies for repeating myself, but especially with the new head of cinema, is there any chance that we could engage the BFI and the London Film Festival to include Barbican as one of the venues, especially in light of the closure and various closing of venues? Was alive.
May I? Yes.
We'll be looking at that. That's a good reply. Anyone else? Yes.
On the audience engagement part, just with the Winter Festive campaign with the 600 new members, I'm wondering, I feel like that's trying to look for both. There you are. This is the first time we've done a campaign like that, and how does the kind of 600 new members in that period compare with other kind of previous periods?
Thank you. So we always do membership campaign around Christmas giving time, but this is the first time that we've really kind of upped the amount of on-site presence and marketing related to that. So the Unwrap the Barbican campaign's been going. I think this was the third year that we did that one, but we tried this year putting that mention of memberships and the shop on the Silk Street light box as you enter the building. So we wanted to broaden the appeal of our offer to not just be about the program, but also be about other things that people can engage with. So I'll get back to you on the stats as to how well that's performed compared to previous years, but we certainly hit the target that we were aiming for, which is great.
Any other questions? Mikey.
I just have a comment. And I guess this should just be sent to the team. A film that I'm probably going to be involved, well, that I am involved in, that will span over to next year. Within the reference material, Dirty Looks was inside that. So I had a nice little grin going, oh, okay, they took inspiration from that. So congratulations to all involved.
Thank you, Mikey. Anyone else? Thank you. Town clock.
Thank you, Chairman. So that item has been noted. So turning to item 6, which is the annual review of the terms of reference. This is for decision on page 21. The board will recall that at the last meeting, it agreed to allow for any matters to be for consideration in relation to the terms of reference to be submitted to the town clerk ahead of this meeting. As no items have been put forward, it's recommended that the terms of reference be agreed and sent onwards to the Policy and Resources Committee for eventual submission to the Court of Common Council in April. So it's just a governance point.
Everyone comfortable with the terms of reference? I see nods around the room. So thank you, Town Clerk.
Thank you. That has been agreed. So we turn to item 7, and these are the public questions on matters relating to the work of the board. None have been received in advance. And seeing none raised now, we turn to item 8, which is the public any other business that the chairman considers urgent. Again, the chairman has not been notified of any in advance. And seeing none now, we now turn to item 9, which is the exclusion of the public. So I'm going to ask, is the board content to exclude the public for remaining items of business at this juncture?
Everyone happy to exclude the public? Yes, thank you.
Thank you. That is agreed. Just allow for a short pause whilst the live stream ends. Thank you.